this is Telcoin. It has had a major move a couple of weeks ago when it broke out from this falling wedge pattern. If you guys been following my channel, you guys know what these patterns mean. They usually break to the upside. And since that breakout a couple of weeks ago, it has basically been stuck within this range of between about 45 cents to about 70 cents when it got last rejected. Okay, and I talked about a potential breakdown for Telcoin last time. Okay, now for this falling wedge breakout here, the price target has not been met yet, so there is potentially more upside for Telcoin because the price target is about almost 1.3 cents here, price target. Now, price targets, especially in the case of these altcoins, okay, they are estimates only. There could be more, there could be less, a lot of which does depend on what happens with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin has more room to pump, that is going to be good for a lot of these altcoins. However, if Bitcoin dumps from here, which is there's still a risk of, okay, for limited downside, in my opinion, then a lot of these altcoins are likely to get dragged down by Bitcoin. Now, I did a more detailed video on Bitcoin earlier today, talking about what I really think about Bitcoin right now. So I will link you guys at the end of this video. I am long on quite a bit of the altcoins here, so my opinions and outlook on this crypto markets is still bullish in general. However, these are just my opinions. Like the entirety of this video, it's not financial advice. You guys gotta form your own opinions and strategies. So this is what I'm seeing for Telcoin. Okay, it's still looking bullish. And this is why. Because it broke out of this falling wedge pattern, right? It broke above some of these major weekly moving averages, including your weekly 21, weekly 50. It is still on top of both of them. So right now it is still looking bullish. Okay, so let's see what is about to happen next. Okay, let's do a recap of what happened last time. Last time I mentioned there was a head and shoulders pattern, which I did say this head and shoulders pattern looks like it has less of a chance of breaking down than the usual head and shoulders pattern. And why that is because there has been quite a bit of bullish divergence on this 4-hour time frame. And when you see bullish divergence on a bearish pattern, it decreases the success rate of that bearish pattern breaking down. And this one, in fact, it did. This one actually broke to the upside, this head and shoulders pattern. So it's very important to not just read the price action chart, but also the RSI and tell you and see if they add up or do they tell a different story, okay? So let's take a look into the daily time frame here. On the daily time frame, it's looking like there is a rounded bottom, right, since the rebound here on November 28th. And rounded bottoms usually form cup and handles, if you think about it, right? And the resistance for this potential cup and handle pattern is not validated yet, but the resistance would be about 0.7 cents. 0.7 cents resistance, which makes sense, okay? So if this potential cup and handle scenario does validate, that would be looking bullish for Telcoin. Let's see if that actually forms, and let's see if it breaks to the upside. Okay, so that's basically what I'm seeing for Telcoin. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing any more updates for this coin or any other markets. I'll pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis, and I'll see you on the next one.